sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
All right, party people, we're getting ready to get into the action. So take it away, Cletus.
Great awakening, and welcome to the Dopest. Be fed on YouTube with your host, Vic Vega.
Welcome in, party people. You are rocking with the Dopest Be Fed on YouTube, and this is our month ender for January, Chaos Confined, where tonight we have count them six, monumental title matches, including count them two, Elimination Chamber matches at the top of our broadcast as a part of a double main event. So, with that being said, enough of me yapping, let's get on with the scrapping and we can all bear witness to what is about to happen. In other words, Cletus, my man.
Yeah, Vic.
Take the wheel.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match and is for the Alliance Zone Women's Extreme Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions, the Alliance Zone Women's Extreme Tag Team Champions, Vicious and Delicious.
And as you saw by that graphic right there, their reign is up to 191 days. They won them back at the beginning of August of last year and have been holding on to those titles with extreme prejudice and jealousy up in this piece. Austin, Texas, your Frequency Women's Tag Team Champions. Violent Storms in the building here, gracing us with their appearance up here.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
And the challengers, let's get it.
And introducing the challengers, the Maniacs.
Yeah, Mood Swings put the boot to Violent Storms last week. Can they get another victory over the tag team champions? You saw that ending on that one was a tad bit controversial, to say the least. But they're walking in this one looking a tad bit more focused than last week. And if that is the case, they might just go home tonight as our brand new Frequency Women's Tag Team Champion. Austin, Texas, we about to get it. Let's do this. Tag Team Gold on the line in this one. Will the champs retain, or will we have us a brand new set of champions in this one? Peachy Keen and Birdie Lou going up against Violet, Winners and Snowstorms. And at the beginning of this one, it looked like the champs had the advantage, especially on their builds, as Peachy and Birdie are kind of our speedsters and Violet and Snowstorms are a couple of powerhouses. At the moment, Peachy putting it to Snowstorms, and Violet came in to interrupt. But Birdie continues to work on Violet, as Violet is hitting everything in the ring, going from competitor to competitor. Release German suplex by Snowstorm, who goes out of the ring and underneath the apron and comes out with a hockey stick. Imagine that, a hockey team in Austin, Texas. As Snowstorm goes for the cover on Peachy. It's all for nothing, and Violet goes for hers on Birdie. And it is broken up. And the match continues. Texas Tornado style here for you in our first event of the evening. And stick around, as our next contest will include a championship match for the Big Little Man's Cruiserweight title. Birdie in a bad position as Snowstorm's working on her partner. She's getting a tad bit of rest. Maybe she'll get down and get into the fold. But right now, the numbers are in favor of the champs as Birdie comes down with a hurricanrana takedown on Violet and goes for the cover, only a 2 count. I thought we had ourselves new champions with that there move. But Snowstorms hits her with a powerbomb for her near effort in ending this one. And Birdie comes back and hits her with a code breaker. As Violet puts down Peachy and the numbers game comes back into play, but only for a second as Birdie is wreaking havoc with that trash can. And is going to work on Snowstorms and hits her with a shiny Risen, only to be hit with a missile drop kick by Violet, and Birdie touches her. And both of the champs are lying down as Birdie is getting ready to set Violet up for the flip backbreaker as she goes for the cover. Is this it? No, we still got ourselves a matchup in this one. Speaking of up, Violet jumps up and goes with a combination on Birdie Lou. As Snowstorms is over there tearing Peachy King to shreds, and Violet goes for the cover. And just like that in matchup number 1, party people, the champs
This is a
retain.
DJ Soul Search production.
Alliance Zone Women's Extreme Tag Team Champions,
This is a DJ
Vicious
Soul Search production.
and Delicious.
Hell to the yes to kick this one off in a monumental way,
This is a DJ
or
Soul
should I
Search
say, a chaotic way. Kudos to the champs for retaining their titles. And as stated before, our next matchup is for the B.L.M. Big Little Man's Cruiserweight title. Next on Chaos Confined. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Due to time restraints on this particular live stream, we are going to omit the entrances to this next contest. And we getting ready and getting set for Dickey Simpkins defending his Big Little Man's title against Buck Morris, Drewey, and Terry Tony. Let's get it. Party people, on your feet to the beat, and the beat is another title match here tonight. Austin, Texas. We about to flex this on some next shit. Anyhow, elimination style. Fatal four-way for you in your matchup number 2 as Dickey goes for a cover on Terry Tony. And Buck Morris is working on one of the happy horticulturalists, Drewey. And the word around the Vegaverse is that Becca Sue has dumped 2 of her 3 husbands, and only Drewey remains. No word on where Jeffro and Rufus are at the current, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna hear something from them coming up in the near future. So be on the lookout for the return of Jethro and Rufus. Drewey literally the last man standing in that polygamous situation right there. I call Becca Sue as one of the happiest women on the planet. She had 3 of them to contend with as Drewey goes for a cover on Terry Tony. Looks like everybody is trying to eliminate Terry Tony. Maybe they perceive him as a threat to this championship matchup. Kabaya with a clothesline as Drewey is in a pinfall position by Dickey. It is only a 2 count. And Terry Tony brings out a ladder into the fold. Spaghetti sauce spilling from the head of Terry Tony now, as his head was banged up against that ladder that he brought out. I told you, if you pull out a weapon in any of the matches here in the Vegaverse, you are liable to have it used against you before you get a chance to use it. As Terry Tony grabs a trash can and hurls it into the ring, and Dickey is the recipient of a DDT and a bang upside the head with a trash can from Buck Morris. Buck looking like he wants to finish this one off and become our brand new B.L.M. champion. As the frequency fists of fury fly from Buck Morris, and he walks right into a go-to sleep by little Drewey, and Drewey goes for the pinfall on him. And it's only a 2 count. Still high-octane matchup going on in this one as all 4 competitors are still participants in this matchup. And now little Drewey bringing in a table. And maybe he wants to set up dinner for one of his opponents. As Dickey comes back with a flurry of offense on Drewey and now switches to Buck and off the ropes with a Superman punch. Terry Tony content to sit back and let everybody beat the crap out of one another as Drewey is pinned by Dickey. And it's still a 2 count. Terry Tony wishes he would have had eyes in the back of his head as Drewey grabs him from behind, whips him into the corner and goes back to work on Drewey. And now back to Terry Tony. Dickey looking like he's in prime form here as he's giving the business to everybody in his wake as he downs Terry Tony with a big boot. And instead of a pinfall, he does that as Buck Morris going for a cover on the outside on Drewey. Drewey still showing fortitude and staying in this matchup. And now looks like Buck Morris gives a high knee to Drewey, but the referee is paying no attention to the pinfall on the outside of the ring. As Buck probably could have eliminated Drewey. Instead, he hulks up the crowd here in Austin, Texas, And it looks like he's gonna give Drewey a second dose. And yes, just like that, Drewey knocked the F out by Buck Morris. I told you Buck Morris looking like he's ready to go ahead and claim victory in this one, as he's already eliminated Drewey, and Drewey heads for the showers. And Terry Tony goes to work on the champ with a baseball bat. And he blocks a move by Buck Morris and connects with him and brings him down with a hurricanrana as Dickey stared up at the constellations, trying to get a grip on this horoscope probably, I don't know, as Buck with the flying move on Terry Tony, and Dickey and Buck are standing to go into battle. But Simpkins in control against the matchup, which was him and Buck Morris. But given the fact that it's only 3 competitors remaining, you have to have eyes in the back of your head. Get off one move and one is coming your way. A la Terry Tony with the float over stunner on Dickey and goes for the cover. Terry Tony has eliminated the champion. And yes, party people, we are going to have us a brand new one after this contest. And Terry Tony seems to be ignoring the spaghetti sauce flowing from his forehead as he sets Buck Morris up for the Dragon Corkscrew Stunner. And just like that, party people, it's a wrap. Terry Tony, your brand new B.L.M. champion here in matchup number 2.
Here's your winner, and new Alliance Zone Cruiserweight Champion,
Terry Tony with a monumental victory indeed over 3 other competitors to obtain the Big Little Man's title here in matchup number 2 for you. Speaking of matchups, matchup number 3 is underway between the current Mad Hood champion T-Ron Lovelady and Alley Cat next on Chaos Confined.
This is Maddie Chatterbox encouraging you to hit the like man. They're only free 99. So once again, hit the like button to help our channel grow.
Are you ready to step into the ring and make your mark in digital wrestling? Don't miss this opportunity to be part of something big, something groundbreaking. Join us on this thrilling journey where every match is a step closer to your dreams. Are you ready to accept the challenge? Then step up, sign up, and show the world what you're made of. Sign up now at KCSA.com/roster spots. The spotlight awaits. Once again, that's KCSA.com/roster spots.
The following contest is a special guest referee match and is for the Extreme Alliance Zone Men's Championship.
All right, party people, special guest referee matchup here in the bottom of our mid card.
Welcome the special guest referee for this match, Gary Cody.
Yeah, Gary involved in a controversy where he was attacked by one of our female wrestlers. And this is his first time back in action ever since that incident. And speaking of that incident, next week I'm gonna finally make my decision on what to do with one Miss Janet Payne. So stay tuned to the channel. You can find out and be updated. And the first competitor to make their way to the ring at 24 wins and 21 losses, Alley Cat. And about this time last week, he was putting the finishing touches on a matchup that he had against our current champion, T-Ron. Alley Cat winning 4 out of his last 5 matches. Can he heat up tonight and make this one 2 in a row and walk out of Austin, Texas as our manhood champion? Or will he fall in defeat to the current champion? And speaking of our current champion, there he is. So ladies, contain yourselves. This is T-Ron, love lady from Miami, Florida. And him and his partner, Champ, McLovin, make up the tandem of Eye Candy. And last week on Whoop Ass Wednesday, he had himself a skirmish post-match with his challenger here tonight. Will T-Ron come up out of this one as our champion with his title retained? Or will he face the agony of defeat going up against the foxiest furry on the farm, Alley Cat? I don't know, but like the blind man said after he was restored his sight, we shall see, big baby, we shall see.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, Alley Cat. And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Extreme Alliance Zone Men's Champion, T-Ron. Love Lady.
All right, T-Ron looks ready and set to defend his title here. Austin, will T-Ron come out on top as a boss and steal of this digital wrestling brand known as Frequency here at Chaos Confined? We all gonna find out this one together here tonight. And the bell tolls, and it's time for these two competitors to rock and roll. Gary Z once again the referee, as T-Ron and Alley Cat take their battle to another epic proportion in this rivalry between the two. Alley Cat coming out on top first in this matchup and going underneath the apron and coming out with a guitar. I guess he wants to serenade T-Ron. Will he use it? Yes, he gets to use that weapon against the champion. Rare occurrence for my characters on this brand, as they rarely get to wield a weapon once they bring it off from underneath the apron, as Alley Cat goes for a cover on T-Ron. Only a 2 count. Yeah, speaking of Gary Z, I'm wondering how he's gonna perform here tonight after that attack by Janet Payne, as Alley Cat goes for another pinfall. It is only a 1 count this time. Now with the mounted punches to the gorgeous face of T-Ron. Will he make him spill spaghetti sauce? And will T-Ron need medical attention or some TLC for one of you lucky ladies here tonight? I know is you better not be throwing any articles of clothing. In particular, we're talking about undergarments. We don't want y'all draws all over the damn floor. Anyway, the champ wakes up. Now it's his turn to go underneath the apron and come out with a trash can as Alley Cat flexes and catches him with a boot to the skull off of the S-dive. And now Alley Cat goes for the cover on T-Ron. And T-Ron is still our champion. Stick around, because after the top of our mid-card, we're going to have our 2 Elimination Chamber matchups for championships here tonight at Chaos Confined. Alley Cat with the discus punch, and now T-Ron is flowing spaghetti sauce as Alley Cat continues the beatdown on our current champion and goes for the pinfall on him. But the testicular fortitude of our champ shines as he gets up and decks Alley Cat and is amping it up for the faithful here in the lovely city of Austin, Texas. I wonder will Alex Jones drop by and give us a conspiracy theory or two as Alley Cat with the go to sleep on T-Ron. And just like that, party people, Alley Cat is your brand new manhood champion, big baby.
Here is your winner, and new Extreme Alliance Zone Men's Champion, Alley Cat.
What in the heck was up with that exchange with Gary Z? Handing the title off to Alley Cat. I don't know. Maybe he's shell-shocked from a previous incident that I explained earlier in this one. Anyway, we getting ready to get out of here for matchup number 3. Wejie board defends her 28-match win streak and her title to boot, going up against Akira Okoye next on Chaos Confined. All right, y'all. What's going on? How y'all liking the festivities thus far? You in the chat viewing us right about now, let us know which matchup has been the dopest one thus far. As we await for, ooh, my voice cracking already, man. It ain't even matchup number 5. Let alone the main event. Yeah. Matchup number 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the chat which one has been your favorite matchup this far. Anyway, we get ready to get into it. Wejie board putting her 28-match win streak on the line, as well as her frequency women's title. Next here on Chaos Confined. Take it away, Cletus. All right, party people, we getting ready to get into this one. Wejie board, who is on a 28-match win streak, goes into action against Akira Okoye here tonight in Austin, Texas. And the question is, will the streak go up to 29 or will it be extinguished? Stop cold in its tracks by the African violent Akira Okoye. We shall see this one in a few minutes. Until then, Do like Maddie and Rita say, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. After all, it costs you nothing. Big baby, here we go.
It's scheduled for one fall and is for the Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Championship.
All right, y'all, we getting ready to get down to brass tacks. Frequency Women's Championship goes on the line here for you in Austin, Texas. And the first one to enter the ring all the way from Paris, France. Your Frequency Women's Champ, Wejie Board, coming in at 29 wins and 9 losses. And about 7 days ago, she was in competition against Nurse Red, where she came up on top of that one, extending the winning streak that she has. And her current reign is up to 123 days after an unprecedented championship run with the She Devils title that was up to 2 years with her holding that title. You see the win streak total at 28. There she is, your Frequency Women's Champion. And all the way from Kansas City, Missouri, by way of Lagos, Nigeria, the challenger, the African Violet, Akira Okoye, in the building. No need to hide the women and the children as she steps into this one at 21 and 19. And on New Year's Day, she was about to be the recipient of a beatdown by metal chair, but in stepped Nurse Red to save the day for her and to thwart any potential injuries that might have occurred as a result of her getting whopped with that chair by Wejie. And speaking of Nurse Red, whoever walks out of this one as a champion has to contend with her as the #1 contender, y'all. We about to get it. Yeah.
Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, Missouri, Akira
Funky
Okoye.
Fresh. In the flash for you right here.
And her opponent from Paris, France, the Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Champion,
Mrs. Wejie in the building, y'all. We about to get this one. And I'm hyped for it. And over here, we got 2 Elimination Chamber matches after this one. So buckle your seatbelts and get ready for a Wejie Board taking on the challenger, Akira Okoye. As he is with a Samoan drop and comes out, striking first in this one. And now a butterfly back suplex on the challenger. Akira with no response as Wejie Board is whopping him all around this ring here, deep in the heart of Texas. I don't know what she's doing, taking her paces, stalking her, but whatever she had planned, Akira put a quick halt to that one. And now it's time for the African Violet to maybe get some offense in the form of a power slam, and goes for the cover. Only a 1 count early on in this one. Wejie Board coming out first, and now it's Akira's chance to inflict some pain with a big splash onto Wejie. And now setting her up for a clothesline, and it looks like we get ready to go outside to the floor in this one. As these divas are duking it out in this one-on-one matchup. No falls count anywhere. Where? That's why you see the referee up to a 3 count. As Akira Wejie gets back into the ring to clear the count. And Weeds is waiting in the wings to lift her up and potentially hit her with the lengthiest vertical suplex known to the human race. And I can't wait until this matchup that comes next, as we will have our She-Devils Championship on the line in an Elimination Chamber match. All of the titles are on the line tonight except for the men's tag teams championships, as well as Becca Sue's Sirens Women's Championship, as we have us a slap boxing fiasco in the middle of this one. And I think that the AI has gone a bit far in putting this animation in, because it takes a little bit too long to develop. Speaking of AI, why does it seem like these two have just stopped? Hold on a second. Jay Quinn here in Austin, Texas, and she has picked the perfect opportunity to cash it in, making this contest a triple threat matchup. Jay Quinn is here to claim her open contract. The bell rings for a second time in this one, and Jay Quinn comes out, and Wejie gets on Akira as Wejie Boy was out of the ring for a second, and Wejie, realizing what the heck is going on, puts it on her. She's out on the floor looking up at the stars, as Akira with another splash on Wejie, and Jay Quinn gets back in and goes back to work on Akira. How in the hell did Jay Quinn even get in the building, as she was nowhere around at the start of this live stream? But she is here in full effect, and it looks like her target is more or less Akira as opposed to Wejie. And now she's locking up with the champion and slings her to the middle of the ring. And now is getting it in on her, locking her up with that arm bar stretch as Akira, perched on the turnbuckle, gets down and makes her way. But Weed's in the way, and Jay Quinn gets the strike on her first, and now all three ladies are going back and forth, but Weed's focusing in on Jay Quinn at her back turn, and Akira gets to hit her with a power slam, but out of nowhere, a chop blocked by Jay Quinn, who goes for the cover on Akira. Only a 1 count as this bout continues up in this piece. Boy, if these Elimination Chamber matches are going to be anything like this surprising triple threat matchup that had come to be after a cashing in by Jay Quinn, as Weeds going for the hip drop on Akira, and she feels the wrath of Jay Quinn with a clothesline, and the champ responding to said clothesline with one of her own, followed by a scoop power slam. But you know the nature of these triple threat matchups, you get a move off and you need to be looking over your shoulder, as one might be coming your way. If you are unsuspecting, speaking of unsuspecting, a spear by Jay Quinn, who goes for another pinfall on Akira, almost out of here. And Weeds is still staring up. Wait a second, she's back up and hoking it up for the crowd here. All of the Austin, Texas faithful in all this matchup, as well as me while I'm commentating this one. Jay Quinn now taking her chance to high cap for the crowd, and she hits Akira with a butt buster and goes for the cover on her, and Weege breaks up the count and goes in on the fresh challenger, Jay Quinn. And if By chance you had just tuned into this matchup, Jay Quinn cashed it in and is now a participant in this contest. As Wejie is now backed off into a corner, and Akira and Jay Quinn lock it up. One more again, the octopus stretch. And Akira breaks out of it with a side slam on Jay Quinn. And who is immediately hit by Wejie with another powerful power slam. And Wejie is showing that she is no slouch in the game in defending this title as she goes to the top turnbuckle to put a move on Akira, but Jay Quinn put an end to that one. And the octopus stretch again being applied by Jay Quinn, broken up by Wejie. And now it looks like a double team by Wejie board, but that was short-lived as Jay Quinn now bringing the business to the champ as she hit her with a basement hip drop and goes for the cover on Wejie. Only a 2 count. Wejie's streak is still intact in this one. Jay Quinn lying in wait for the champion to arise so she can hit her with the Anaconda Vice, and Akira is there to put an end to that excruciating hold. Akira looking confused, but she focuses in on Jay Quinn, almost hitting her with an inverted suplex. And Jay Quinn coming into this one red hot is working on both competitors in this particular matchup. And now it's her turn to give some pain to Akira as she has her locked into that Anaconda Vice one more again. And Jay Quinn makes Akira tap out. Wejie too late
This
to
is
break
a
up the
DJ Full
hold.
Surge production.
Here is your winner, and new Extreme Alliance Zone Women's Champion.
And lo and behold, we have us a brand new champion here in matchup number 4, y'all. Jay Quinn bringing the pain to Akira and Wejie board. Stick around, because our Sea Devils Championship goes on the line next on Chaos Confined.
This is Real Talk Rita, and we are having a sale. Today's likes are free, so do our channel a solid and hit the like man.
Yo, what's up, Vegatronians? Vic Vega here, and check it. I woke up this morning and got a gander of my itty bitty channel, and I realized we are up to 95 subscribers, and thank you for the 13 of you that have subbed in the last 2 weeks or so. And if you are just tuning in to this channel, do your boy a favor and hit the subscribe button so we can prove to the algorithm that I am worthy and deserve to be pumped, among others. Anyhow, Vic Vega signing off from Vic Vega's Game Station, and enjoy the rest of Chaos Confined. Peace. Y'all, 6 divas in this contest, so we omitted the intros, and the 2 to start it off, the young lady in the orange is Tangy, and the lady lifting her up to the heavens, possibly about to drop her, is Quadesha. Once again, if you are just tuning in, I am Vic Vega. This is Chaos Confined, and mad apologies to my slothfulness in getting this one out. it was actually supposed to be the month ender for January, but hey, who knows? We might have 2 pay-per-view caliber events in the month of February. Who knows? As the timer goes off, who is set to come into this one? All right, y'all, it is Harnage. Hatchet making her way into the fold. And Tangy goes to work on her. But this triple threat matchup, y'all know how it is, uneven numbers. You literally have to keep your head on a swivel in matchups of this magnitude. As a basement dropkick missed by Tangy, but it connected that time with Quadesha. And now Tangy is showing life in this one as the timer counts down from 10. 3, 2, 1. Who is set to enter this one? And the champion, Keyvonna. Rossetti comes in to defend her championship. I usually have it programmed to where the champ comes out the last. But for some odd reason, she came out number 4. So will the champ retain her championship here, or will she go home without a title? Who knows? Keep your eyes and ears locked in on this one, because it's about to be decided sometime here in the next couple of minutes, hopefully. And while I'm at it, let me set this up and put the ugly thug cam on as we are up to another count. And who is set to enter the fold in this one? All right, party people, my favorite to win it all. I love this one right here. Miss Gerald-Dean Phillips. If I had to describe Miss Phillips, I would put her in that category of my, she would be our resident ODB, if you will. Nothing to stare at for a long time, but she'll kick your ass. Me no more questions, I'll tell you no more lies, if you give her the chance. But while I'm talking about her, Quadesha is going to work on Gerald-Dean. And the clock starts again, excuse me. And the last one to enter the fold is Anxiety, party people, from the tag team. Damaged goods up in this piece. Anxiety coming in, getting whipped out onto the apron, the unforgiving outside of the ring ropes. And as I said before, Gerald-Dean actually gets busy when it comes down to getting down in the ring. And I'm gonna sound like a broken recording here. If you are just tuning into this one, do us a solid and hit the like, the share, and the sub button. As that vertical suplex on Rossetti broken up by Harnage, Hatchet saving the champion. And she hits Quadesha with a pullback leg. As Rossetti drop kicks the referee, who had his ass in the way. I don't know about this ref right here, man. There's something wrong with him. He's been the victim in numerous matchups by our competitors, because he always finds his ass in the middle of the action. Anxiety and Harnage Going at it as Rossetti with an arm bar on Quadesha. And Anxiety going for a cover on Harnage. And Harnage kicks out. Quadesha staying on the champ. I guess she wants to be the one to officially eliminate her from this bout. As Tangy and Gerald-Dean are going at it. Too many competitors in this matchup for me to run a poll, as you only have 4 options. If it was up to 6, I'd have them all lined up for y'all. Holy Izzle! Tangy eliminates the champion, and Rossetti, Keyvonna goes home without her title. The very first competitor to be eliminated as Gerald-Dean goes for a cover on Tangy. And F5 by Harnage as she goes for a pinfall on Anxiety, and it's only a 2 count. Uneven numbers, fatal 5-way. Frequency 5-way up in this piece. Which means somebody can back off and get some rest until the other 4 kick the crap out of each other. Vertical suplex by Anxiety, who goes for the cover on Gerald-Dean. 2 count. Man, my favorite, almost sent to the showers as she was in the clutches of Anxiety, who was dropped on her back by Quadesha, who looks to be red hot in this one as she's going from stem to sternum, kicking behind and taking names. And shout out to our brand new subs. And after this one, I will, I say this every live stream, I will go back and timestamp this one. Quadesha is sent to the back. And we are down to 4 competitors in this one, as Anxiety being worked on by Gerald-Dean and Tangy, likewise on Harnage. Gerald-Dean trying to get some action in on that matchup between Harnage and Tangy. And Cole Cox. Tangy with a knee to the grill. And Tangy walks right into a power slam by Anxiety as she goes for a pinfall on only a 2 count at the end of that Duke out. One more time, looking like a vertical suplex, but Tangy muscles her way out of it, and Gerald-Dean is playing a role of edge and getting some rest in the corner. And Anxiety sends Tangy to the back, and we are down to 3 devastating divas duking it out here in this Elimination Chamber match. And remember, party people, stick around because we have one more for you. The Viral Net Championship going on the line. Currently being held by Rory Breaker. Harnage setting up Gerald-Dean on the turnbuckle. Looks like something nasty is about to happen. DDT from the top turnbuckle on Gerald-Dean. But Anxiety capitalizes on her lack of having her head on a swivel and puts her down. Maybe should have went for the pinfall on Harnage instead of focusing on Gerald-Dean, who has her in the sleeper. But a chin check brings Anxiety out of that one, and Harnage quickly grabs her up and hits her with a snap vertical suplex. And Gerald-Dean with a knee attack on Harnage. I told y'all my favorite still alive in this one. I bet she gonna walk out of this one. The brand new She Devils champ up in this piece. But if Harnage has anything to say about that, Gerald-Dean won't as she walks right in. To a kick to the face from Harnage. Will Gerald-Dean go home? And yes, my pick has been sent to the showers, and it's down to Anxiety and Harnage hatchet up in this play. The joint is jumping here in Austin, Texas. As a power slam by Anxiety, and she goes for the pinfall. And just like that, party people, it is a wrap. Anxiety from Damaged Goods over everybody else.
Alliance Zone Female Hardcore Champion NXT.
Oh, I love me a title change, and we've been having a lot of that this evening, haven't we, big baby? Kudos to my new She Devils champion, Anxiety. All right, y'all. We gonna get this Elimination Chamber cleaned up right quick. And we gonna get into the next one, the Viral Net Championship. As Rory Breaker puts his title on the line against 5 other motherfolos, big baby, in our next contest. All right, y'all, the first young man to make his way to the ring tonight in our main event, Kid Psycho here in Austin, Texas.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match and is for the Alliance Zone Internet Championship. Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kid Psycho.
And I damn near lost my voice on that last one, so it might just be a reactionary one on this one. Let me get my faculties together and put the ugly thug cam in effect here. There we go. There I am. Let me shrink myself. Booyah. Kid Psycho, former Viral Net champion. Will he come out on top in this one? Well, 5 other competitors in this matchup have a lot to say about that one. And the next competitor to enter into the ring got his way into this contest by winning at our 12 Days of Wrestling party people, Omar Amade.
And introducing the challenger from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, weighing in at 297 pounds, Omar Amade.
And that has to be the biggest Cambodian dude I ever seen in my life. What's he been eating to get him that big? I don't know, but I need to go on that diet. No, I don't want to be that big, because when the zombie apocalypse goes down, all the big dudes are probably going to die first. But you're going to be moving too slow, nigga. It's going to be all about stealth and speed. If there ever is a zombie apocalypse, that's going to overtake the earth. Omar here in the building. The second one to be locked into a chamber. I absolutely love that theme music of his, man. That's dope. And the next one to come into the fold, D-Wildman, yo!
And introducing the challenger from Topeka, Kansas, weighing in at 255 pounds, Dwayne Wildman!
Yeah, one half of the Wild Vibe up in this piece. Brother of Kenny Wildman, who also won himself this opportunity via our 12 Days of Wrestling. And to tell you the truth, that's been dang near 2 months away, and I'm still feeling the effects of 13 days in a row. Yowzers. But I'd do it again if I had the chance. What am I talking about? I do have the chance. While we getting locked in, we got one more to be confined. And then we'll get to see who is going to be the two to kick this one off. All right, y'all, the other half of the non-select guys and champion, Rory Breaker in the building here in Austin, Texas.
And introducing the champion from London, England, weighing in at 188 pounds, the Alliance Zone Internet Champion, Romy Baker!
Will Rory fare like his counterpart earlier and drop his title? I don't know, but I love me some non-select guys, cause check it, they represent the average everyday Joes that don't have the 6-car garage, the 6-pack abs, or the 6-inch tallywhacker. Get your mind out there, gutter people. Rory about to be locked in to the last chamber, which means he will not be one of the ones to kick it off here tonight. And one of the first ones that are gonna kick this one off, party people, Valiant Justice in the building. Hook 'em horns, baby!
And introducing the challenger from Cheyenne, Wyoming, weighing in at 271 pounds, Valiant Justice!
Val Justice in a heated rivalry with Kid Psycho. Will these two get to lock it up, or will there be too many bodies at the bonfire? Who knows? Stay tuned. And if you camping into this one, do your boy a favor. You know what the favor is. Screw it. Hit the like, share, subscribe button. After all, it costs you nothing. Yeah! Competitor to make their way into the ring as Valiant Justice sits and lies in wait for him. Ladies and gentlemen, TBR, the Brown Maniac up in this piece.
And introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Brown Maniac!
Yeah, his name originally was going to be the Brown Phantom, but given the limited ability of this franchise to be creative, I didn't want to call him Brown the Phantom. What the hell was that? Anyhow, speaking about this game, if you're just tuning in, I've been taping behind the scenes, and I'll state it again, this game is very unplayable. It always stops in the middle of some shit. And they want you to buy the new version here in a couple of months. If you do, you are nothing but a test monkey or a lab rat. Now, I said it and don't regret it. Hell no, I ain't gonna edit it. Anyway, Valiant Justice and the Brown Maniac going at it. And set to do so for a while until our first competitor breaks out of the chamber and gets into the fold. I like these two right here because they've been in some monumental matchups and they have been making a name for themselves as Valiant Justice won his title opportunity back in October. And the Brown Maniac back at 12 Days of Wrestling. And the sound, so who comes out of the chamber to get down? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Kid Psycho. Ready to get into the fold, going after the Brown Maniac. As his heated rival catches one to the face from him. And the Brown Maniac gives him one back. Uneven numbers. So you're liable to get it from any angle. While the numbers are odd. As we sit and wait for the next competitor to eventually make their way into the ring. I wonder who it's going to be. I put my money on D. Wildman entering the fold next. As Kid Psycho almost eliminated Valiant Justice before, competitor number 4 can even make it into the ring. And yep, no, it's Rory the champion comes out next. Same deal as last matchup. The champ came out number 4. I could have swore I programmed them both to come out. The last competitor in this one. Oh well, no champion's advantage in this one. Will we have us a new champion, or will Rory go home with his title intact? We still got D. Wildman and Omar Amadi waiting, chomping at the bit to get in as a 10 count starts. 4, 3, 2, 1. And who is next to come into the fold? Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Cambodia and into the matchup, Omar Amadi. Which means D. Wildman is going to be the freshest one in this contest and is liable to take home the gold if he navigates his way through this one properly. And we have Omar Amadi with the blood rushing to the head of Kid Psycho as he's about to hit him with a Harley Race style vertical suplex. Shout out to the King Harley Race. Shout out to all the area old school wrestlers that I grew up watching. Rufus R. Jones, Bulldog Bob Brown, Cowboy Bob Orton Jr., Mr. Fuji, until Vince McMahon came through here, opened up his wallet, and bought every fucking body. Yeah, I still got beef about that. But yet and still, we still have us a local wrestling promotion, the equivalent of All-Star Wrestling. Shout out to KCXW. In my screwed up schedule, I won't be attending no events no time soon because I'm always working on damn Saturdays. That's why you should help me get monetized so I can start attending wrestling events. Independent wrestling events. I'd rather go there than to go to the WWE. Seriously. You might think I'm crazy for saying that one, but it's the truth. I have way more fun, or just about as much fun as I do at WWE events. At least I can hear myself yelling at the heels when they come out at an independent event. No one eliminated to this juncture, or at this juncture, excuse me, But it looks like Valiant Justice focusing on the champ. And will Roy go home at the hands of Justice? Who knows? Stick around so we can all find out together. TBR off the rope on nothing at all and walks into it by Wildman. And he goes for a pinfall in the center of the ring. And the Brown Maniac takes his ass home here in Austin, Texas. And the match goes on. Kid Psycho dropped to the earth by Omar Amane. And we have ourselves some uneven numbers. Backstabber by Justice on D. Wildman. And Justice giving Wildman the business, not letting him breathe for a moment. As Rory comes in, looks like he chin checked Amade. And Omar is up out of this piece. And we are down to 4. Valiant Justice working on Wildman and Rory. And Kid Psycho are into it as Kid Psycho connects. And downs the champ and goes for the cover on him. The champion is still alive in this one as the numbers begin to whittle down. Powerbomb by Rory on Kid Psycho. And a foot DDT. Wait a minute, hold on, that was a reversal by Kid Psycho as Valiant Justice looks to give Wildman a trip to the back, but they are still competitors in this matchup. One of our lengthiest strings thus far of the season, or the turn of the year, as Rory is in a pinfall position by Psycho, and he has enough fortitude to kick out of it as Wildman goes for a spinning powerbomb on Valiant Justice. And Justice has been denied as he takes his butt back to the showers. Maybe he should have stuck with locking up with Kid Psycho. Maybe he would have fared better. Wildman with the elimination of Valiant Justice in this piece. As Rory with the running knee strike on Wildman. And for a minute I thought him and Psycho would team up to put out Wildman. But instead, they go at each other as Rory perched up like a hawk ready to dive down on a rabbit and misses every damn thing and hits the unforgiving material on the outside of the ring. Wildman catching Rory slipping for a second as he spills spaghetti sauce from the forehead. Will Wildman do like numerous competitors on this brand when they see blood flowing from their head and go crazy? Or will he be eliminated by one of the other two competitors in this matchup as Kid Psycho goes for a pinfall on Wildman?
A competitor has been eliminated.
And we are down to two competitors in this matchup, party people. The champ and the former Viral Net champion, Kid Psycho. Rory jumps up into a missile drop kick from the Kid. And Kid Psycho setting him up for a flip-top powerbomb. And goes to the top turnbuckle on him. Diving senton on the champion. Kid Psycho with the pinfall on Rory. And just like that, we have us a new champ. All titles changing hands here tonight except for one, big baby. And I can honestly say I don't have a problem with any of our new champions. You know me, if you've been a long time looker of this channel, I love me some title changes. Anyhow, party people, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Confined here at Vic Vega's Game Station. And check this, we are the home where every view is viral because we are not entitled to your viewership, but when you give it to us, it is greatly appreciated. So until our next live stream, I will see you. But on the way out of here, we gonna hit you with something to look forward to next Wednesday on Whoop Ass Wednesday. Take it away, Cletus.
This is a DJ Soul Search production.
Vic Vega, thank you for tuning in to this episode of what can I say? Stuff happens. Anyhow, mad love to you all. Yeah, Vic Vega. And thank you for tuning in to Chaos Confined. And check this. We are the home where every view is viral. Because we are not entitled to your viewership, but when you give it to us, we deeply appreciate it. And before I get up out of here, Gary Z is not too shell-shocked to give us the closing words. Take it away, Gary.
In the tapestry of life, it's the unique threads that make the most captivating pictures.
Vic Vega signing off once again. Thank you for tuning in. If you catch it on a replay, we love it as well. And I will see you next Wednesday at Whoop Ass Wednesday. Peace!